We live though.
Yeah.
I hold that shit.
You gonna hold it for an hour, bro?
Yeah, I'm a grown up. I leave. I got to. I gotta leave. I gotta
I'm
leave.
gonna call that shit P-Gate. I'm gonna call you gonna come back in a wheelchair and call you Paul Pierce.
Man, cut it out. Cut it out. Turn that volume down.
We live.
Yeah, we live.
Make sure we hear this time. I thought you said it wasn't in there.
Put one in there. Pull it out. I guess I
Talking about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I had to adjust. I was trying to adjust some shit. Right here.
Hold on.
It's out.
Wait, we gotta wait because there's a delay.
It's out. I'm looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My shit delayed.
It's gonna be delayed. It's to give you a chance to fix stuff, I guess. I ain't up understanding.
yeah.
So what's up?
Wake that ass up.
Let me share it. Can't be playing with folks today.
Man, so what's up, y'all? This is your boys off the Porch group.
What it do? What it do?
Y'all already know we'll see.
Just Kurt.
Nigga, who are you?
Oh, I'm Mr. Preoccupied, you know. What's up, y'all? Don't be judging me, alright, man. Don't be judging.
Man,
I'm trying to post a video on my page.
hey Marvin, get you, bro. I don't skip leg day. It's the camera.
Angles. Them angles.
They said you still wear it. That's fine.
Man, my leg's getting big, man. I don't care what the niggas say.
Yeah, man. Proud of your leg.
Yeah.
Come run with me. I say that.
Right.
So what we got for today, y'all?
Man, what it is, man. I got a feeling.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm great. It was a pretty decent week, and
Yeah.
some crazy stuff happened, which is part of why we're here.
Yeah.
But
Had a good week.
Yeah, it's straight. Definitely got some funny stories that's gonna happen during the week.
Oh,
I'm gonna enjoy story time with you fellas.
yeah. Shut up. Yeah, I had a good week, man. Just chill, work, chillaxing. Had a decent week. No issues.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, sound check though. Can y'all hear us all right? Somebody say something, or
Thumbs up
about to
if you
say
can hear us.
yeah. How about Ja Rule voice?
that was y'all room.
I think it was Ja Rule. I don't know.
That sound more like Cisco.
Nah. That's just.
Do it again. Do your Ja Rule again.
What's your job?
Say yeah.
That's Marvin Sapp, bro.
Like DMX.
What you niggas want?
What's already wrong from
You sound like Smoke Black man.
Yeah, Marvin said it was Ja, so.
Wow.
Nah, man.
Yeah, it was a song.
Marvin smoked the White House too, man.
What? I was smoking.
I know you was smoking. Cool 100s.
Too. I didn't bought plenty for mom and sent me to the store at 8 years old to buy cigarettes, and the corner store let us buy cigarettes.
Ain't that crazy?
Look,
Yeah,
it's
right.
wrong, because they called you for everything now.
Right.
You're 7 years old with a note.
But Mama
with
said
Hey,
again.
with
hey.
$5.
I ain't have no note. We'll go down and get the Michelob Ultra. No, we didn't do that. That was Budweiser or something like that with the Cool 100s.
Man.
Hey, Grandma want these Cool 100s and this Budweiser. Until I said, hey, just give it to him. I ain't have to pay nothing. Now I get about $3.
Crazy, bro.
I went down there. They took that little 20 or whatever it was.
I think
10.
I was just slow. I had to have a note because I'd be in that mall asking for all kind of other shit. Be like, yeah, my mama want $1 worth of bologna, $1 worth of cheese, and them Cheetos, an oatmeal pie. Nah, my mom like, nah, I'm gonna write this shit down. Just give it to him.
Did you ever try to use your mama change to get something after you?
Oh, wait.
I got $1 left. Oh, what I got? Go on, give it $1. You go back. Where my dollar at? And then you looking like you don't even know what to
He
say.
didn't even give it to me. He lying on the whole stove.
to change for real, man. So when we was growing up, one of the coolest things, I guess this ain't cool. That's probably why we out, well, not us, but a lot of us are druggies now. Had the candy cigarettes.
Man.
I used to love the little root beer in the bottle with the brown paper sack to make it sound like I had a real beer.
Right.
Had the pixie stick, that was like the cocaine.
Oh, yeah. You had the Big League Chew, like you were chewing the tobacco, the Big League Chew. The Big League Chew, that shit lasted every bit of 45 seconds.
I think you being generous.
Bro, that was the best flavor gum for about 37 seconds.
Hey, but that also proves that doctors always don't know what they talking about. Which we'll hit on the debates later on with the conspiracies and things.
Right.
So, Big League Chew lasts about 33 seconds. I give it 33.
Hell yeah.
I swallowed this shit.
So still standing.
They stand so well. It's supposed to be still in my real case. Supposed to stay there for 7 years, right, or something like that. Hey, bro, all the gum I just started like chew. It was too good. Not bubblicious, but blow pops.
Oh yeah.
The strawberry joint.
Oh hell yeah.
Get to the center. Just go eat the gum. Gum just disintegrate in your throat.
I remember shit. Even the bubble tape, the tape gum.
Man.
I remember niggas used to just take the whole thing. I just eat the whole. What?
Right, Belgian.
Jaw strong as
Right,
y'all so strong back then. You thought you was smiling all the time.
You got drool coming down because you trying to just get it all up in there. Yeah.
Alright, bro.
How many of y'all put the pop rocks in your coat though?
I never did that.
Hey.
I was scared, man.
Huh?
I was scared.
You gotta live life on the edge.
Yeah.
Man, we smoking candy cigarettes.
Right. I thought I put the just in the coat. She gonna boil my stomach. I was gonna be able to hold my shit for days, bro. I thought this shit gonna just boil my stomach over.
Man, times are growing up, man.
Yeah,
No technology, things was different.
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You just go to the store, 7, 8 years old, and buy cigarettes, buy whatever, man. As long as you had that note from your mama, you can just buy whatever you want.
Now, brother got a face full of gray hairs. I'm still getting IDs
Man, they gonna ID your ass.
to get some Benadryl.
Right.
Ask somebody for some Benadryl.
Oh, you want Benadryl? What your idea?
They ID your ass.
This don't look like your ass.
You want an energy drink? Let me see your ID.
So you want a coffee drink?
Nah.
Are you 13?
They ID for everything. But that's how it was, growing up in the hood or just in that little area, man, where you only had that one corner store.
Yeah.
And everybody knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, they knew your mama, your aunties, and everybody went to that one store, man. Yep. You didn't even have to have correct change, man. They just like, what you got? It's 5.46. You got 5? Okay, come on.
5.46. I bought the whole store. Cause back then, man, look for $1 you can get a jungle juice,
Right.
3 zebra cakes,
Right.
a pack of chewing gum,
Yeah.
and then about 5 bags of chips.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 Flintstone chews.
For sure. I think I got $5 for my birthday one time, bro. When the candy lady, that clean house, when they been about all the strawberry cookies.
And I was a trifling little dude, so we would buy the shoes from the candy lady. I go back to my grandmother's house, sit on the couch. Instead of, this is how trifling I was. Lord, I'm glad I'm not the same. Instead of going to the trash can, I get my shoes. It'd be a couch like this.
Right.
Throw that junk behind the couch.
Oh, man.
By the wall. So it was like a bunch of wrappers of candy behind the wall, in between the wall and the
You
couch.
can make a rapper pallet with them.
Bruh.
Just lay your head down.
That junk stayed there so long that I forgot about it.
Man.
So 15 years later, when we get ready to move, they moved the couch. It's like a whole pallet of rappers' shoes back
You
there.
got a rapper monster,
Bruh. Those Friday we had roaches and bugs.
Man. Hell
What's some of the topics we got today, y'all?
yeah, man.
Well, I don't know what y'all want to start, but we start with Erin Condren and get her out the way real quick, man.
Alright.
But for y'all that don't know, it's a lady that does these calendars. They're called Erin Condren calendars. She's a Caucasian colonizer type of woman, but you weren't allowed to have graduations, and how she circumvented that, she decided to create a Black Lives Matter rally, and it was really just something she turned into her child's graduation anyway. And that's just the type of environment that we live in now. We still got people thinking no matter what, if they got a certain look or they a certain color, they can do whatever the hell they want, whenever they want, however they want to, and it's supposed to be no backlash. And to me, it was beyond disrespectful. It was gross, and before that and even after that, she ain't talking about Black Lives Matter at all. So for her to use that as a tool to do a graduation for her son during these COVID times, woo.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn because I don't know all the details on the situation. But I do remember a lot of people saying, seeing a post about people joking about it because of the fact that the rules were saying in that town and different towns that if you so we can't have a gathering more than 5 people, but if you protest, you can have so many people. So she kind of was just using the loophole, which a lot of people said they would have done. They just didn't have the means to do it. They just didn't have a way to do it. So it's kind of one of those things like, I don't know.
Nah, bro.
It's messed up, but I mean,
it's
like
way fucked up, bro.
Huh?
It's so messed up, bro.
Tell me about it.
Because I was saying, like, that's what they said. Like, people always benefit off of us some kind of way. They benefit off of us just about any way they can, and that's another way that they benefit off of, you know what I'm saying, off of us. And then being that we're protesting the injustice of our people, of us, and all you're thinking about is my kids need to enjoy their graduation and be around their friends and all this. And if that's the loophole that you found to make sure that happens, despite what we're trying to fight with just our race and everything, you lower than low. Like you like dust. Like you like dirt to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would they continue to do that? They continue to do that, man, and that's just sad, man. And that's the things to where like we can't continue to support people like that, man. Like you cannot support people like that. There's no apologizing for something like that.
Nah.
You planned it. You strategically thought that through and said, okay, this is how we're going to do this during this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're gonna make this happen. Like, really? So when people do that, when people strategically do something to benefit from us, especially during that time, I don't care how many times you apologize. I don't even care if God apologized on your behalf. Like, I don't want to hear it. I mean, I'm just over it. Like,
here go my friend God. He got something to say.
You saying God
can't even apologize for you, bro. That's how I'm telling my man.
The thought process that went into that.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Like, I'm gonna make this happen for my kid. What's going on? What can I do? Oh, Black Lives Matter. That ain't about shit. Let me go ahead. Oh, I can use that. Act like I'm having a rally, but I'm gonna have a graduation. It's called Black Lives Matter. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. So would it have made a difference if she had talk to the kids, did a speech, have somebody come in and talk about Black Lives Matter and then do everything?
Oh, because your attention is, your whole main goal is this. That has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter, none. So, however way you wanted to dress you, sugarcoat it, whatever it is, I know your direct intentions. Like, oh no, your intentions is this. And when I know your intentions was this the whole way through, whatever, ain't nothing to talk about. It ain't nothing to talk about. I don't care. Like I said, God, hey God, sit this one out, bro. She wrong, man. Like, hey God, she wrong. That's how I feel about it, bro. So I ain't no big planner and all this stuff. I think the wife and a lot of people, they bought a lot of her stuff and everything. But that's what it be, man. Be like, we supporting all these folks, man, and everything, but they have all these hidden agendas and intentions and everything. They don't really mess with us, man. They don't really, they gonna find a way to benefit off us one way or another.
So that goes back to the video we did about 2 weeks ago, when we were talking about companies and big companies going in, giving these speeches just because the shit sound good. Just to get everybody
that's what it is. It's like, this is what we've done to counteract racism and white supremacy. We gave a speech to our 5,000 employees, and we feel like change is gonna come. It's like, no, nigga, who's on your board? Like, how many brown and black people on your board? How many higher ups are black and brown? You know what I'm saying? Have you taught diversity training? Does your staff on the lower levels, are they racist as hell? Have you taught them, hey, somebody come in like with the Starbucks situation? If they were to come in and use the bathroom, let them use the damn bathroom, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So diversity training. And that made me think about one of the other things we was talking about with the cartoon characters and different.
Oh yeah. Let's jump to that
thing. So I didn't know. I didn't realize it was 20 years that Cleveland ain't black. Like, I always knew he was a little different.
Right.
But for 20 years, but
saying.
now all of a sudden, I don't feel right.
I'm
Being
telling
Cleveland.
y'all, man. We have not put enough of these companies and boards and all that. We have not put them under the microscope, man. We have not looked deep inside of their companies to care enough to be like, so why are we supporting them again? You know what I'm saying? Like, for them to be like, oh, you know what? This should be a black person playing this role now. Like, you mean to tell me that when y'all was writing and creating this cartoon or creating this story or this movie or whatever it was that, okay, I know as a writer, director, whatever, that this is a black character.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get this white person's voice or this person that sounds black to play the black. They knew that from the jump. So it goes again to where, like, it takes us to, man, bring this much attention for us now to start looking under the microscope at all these companies, cartoons, movies, all this stuff, to be like, okay, we'll change it now. Let us change it now. You know, we'll take a step back and let black people do that and let black. Nah, motherfucker, you should have been doing this.
So what happens now with these companies? So we know, like, so for one, Big Mouth on Netflix, they canceled that. They're not having it anymore because I can't think, but I watched the show.
Yeah.
The young girl who the actor felt like she shouldn't be doing that part anymore. So should they get a person of color to fill in the role, or what should they do?
Honestly, I think the role should be deaded, and they create a new role that has that has another black person, but you have a black actor, because that particular person voiced that character, and in most of these cases, there were so many racial stereotypes with these particular characters.
I felt uncomfortable about Cleveland so many times.
Right, and now that you know he's a white dude,
so I'll be honest, like, when I found out, because I watched the show, I was like, something ain't right.
Yeah, man.
Something just ain't right.
Yep.
So then when I finally found out, I was a little hurt. But I couldn't really get down with the show. Because, like, bro, you ain't really, you are, but you ain't. Like, you know what I mean? It's just...
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying, like, they need to a barrier for that character, create a new character, and make this person, like, if it's gonna be something stereotypical and a black person decides that they want to, throw it into the show, it's different than you getting a white guy or white woman to do stereotypical black people things or racist stereotypes. To me, it's a vast difference, and I feel like some of the stuff that happened with these characters, if a black person had voiced them, they'd be like, nah, we ain't gonna do it like that. Let's do it this way, because this is not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like if they're gonna continue with these characters, then I don't think it means anything. You just gave it to a black person, but it's still, it was stuck in, what it was. Kind of like with Aunt Jemima with the whole syrup change. It's like, you need to remove their character, bro.
But that's what they said. Everybody want to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like, we okay with you. You was okay with getting that check and playing the black guy, voicing the black guy, getting that check. But then now it took this company or that company. It's like a snowball effect. It's like, oh man, if they did it, then we'll do it. We should do it. But I think the thing is that, okay, if they do it, then that may expose us, because we never knew some of this stuff.
So now they trying to jump the gun.
So yeah, now they trying to get ahead of it to be like, oh man, y'all been doing this for 20 years? The show been out for 20 years? You know what I'm saying? Now y'all want to change that? Because they know, man, people gonna start exposing them. Now that we seeing it, now that we looking harder, people gonna start exposing them. But like I said, they Cleveland, the dude that played the character, whatever, they got their money, they straight. Mm-hmm. So of course you can pull out after 20 years. Of course you could change some of these characters. Some of these shows been out, 5, 10, 20 years?
20 years.
Yeah, you got your money, so you straight. Of course you're a bad guy now. Because you can go do some other stuff now. You done got our money.
And then we still waiting on Boondocks.
Yeah, man.
Boondocks need to come back, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And Black Dolomite. Now, if I found out Black Dolomite wasn't what I thought he was, but I know who he is.
Nah, that's black. We black. Yeah, man.
Bruh.
Yeah.
The world, what is the world coming to, man?
Yeah, we gotta do our own cartoon, man. We gotta do our own stuff, man.
So y'all know in Minnesota, they talking about bringing down Christopher Columbus statue and putting my boy Prince up there.
Yeah.
My question to y'all is, who do y'all want to see? Like, if we can take down a statue, any statue in Memphis or just around, like, what famous person would you want to see take the place?
Luke.
How would it be though?
Man, you gotta have Luke on that jump with two thick ass women. Like, nah, I'm just nah, man, you gotta go way back. Like, I mean, you gotta have the Martin Luther Kings. I think even like the Malcolm X Johnson. You gotta have the Thurgood Marshalls. You gotta have the Booker T. Washingtons. You gotta have those kind of statues.
Yeah.
People that really, you know, had a ripple effect on the world from their inventions and creations, the movement, the civil rights, all of it, man. Rosa Parks to all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro.
Diesel said put player flower.
Right.
Anybody at this point, Christopher Columbus didn't even discover America, first of all, because it wasn't law. I ain't gonna even get into a history lesson on that trash, but just there's zero reason for him to have any statues, just like the whole Confederacy. And what I saw one day, and it makes perfect sense. If you go over to Germany, you don't see
Nowhere.
You don't see no Hitler statues and shit.
No.
But people know he exists.
Right.
And and there's some in museums you can go see, this shit. If you want to go there and cry and think about your ancestors, go ahead. But us seeing this shit, that shit, the Civil War lasted 5 years, bro. So 5 years, you wanna make all these statues and put up all this racist stuff and have this racist flag that was never the Confederate flag and put it in our face. And everywhere we go, we gotta see this shit like, this was your hero, and they were traitors to America for 5 years, and this is what you want to, put in our face. But when we decide that we're tired of this, I'm tired of seeing that stupid flag. I'm tired of seeing these statues to traitors of this country that you say you love so much. Now you want to act like we're destroying your heritage? No. We know that shit happened. We know you like the flag. Take your ass to a museum, and you go see that shit there. I want to see that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True. I agree.
That's just, that's what it is.
For sure. Yeah.
So, and if you have a problem with that, I don't really care how you feel about it, because you can't tell me you love America and you want to show love to these traitors. And then there are places like Michigan and stuff that wasn't even with the Confederacy. They got flags and shit flying. I was reading about a police force up there that they made a patch and put the Confederate flag on the patch. And it's like, wait a minute, you're Michigan. Y'all wasn't, you wasn't a part of the Confederacy of the states that tried to leave. Right. Why the fuck y'all got a flag on that? And they won't remove it.
Yeah.
You know what it means.
We know what it means. Yeah.
Everybody know.
We know what's up.
Man.
And just a real quick history lesson on that flag. It was never the Confederate flag. One state used it, and they had it for a small amount of time, and they got rid of it. It came back because Robert E. Lee, and I'm sure you know who he was, he used it. And then basically when the Civil Rights era was going and we were integrated schools, the KKK brought it back to life, and they were taking it to these rallies. And so when you talking about this is your heritage, it was never the Confederate flag.
They lost.
Oh yeah,
That's why I just can't understand you lost.
Yeah, you lost.
I never understood that, like, you lost though.
Hey man.
You know what I'm saying? I think people that still carry the Confederate flag are like Cowboys fans.
Ain't you a Cowboys fan?
I used to be a Cowboys fan. I'm an ex-Cowboys fan. I'm just saying, like, y'all lost. Y'all keep losing.
Yeah.
Like, why you still represent? Just walk away. Just bow out, bro. I'm sorry, Cowboy fan, but I'm an ex-Cowboy fan. I used to be, but yeah, man.
Yeah, just we don't have to see that shit, and it's not going anywhere.
No.
And even the history books need to be changed, because y'all in here teaching these kids in school that Civil War was not about slavery, and that's what it was. They didn't want to give up their free labor because the motherfuckers was lazy as shit. Yep. And that's the reason why the war was fought. It was like, nah, man. And then after they lost the war, we still got these slave traders reparations that black people have not gotten. Like, oh, y'all lost y'all free labor, let's give y'all some money. We don't never talk about this shit. That's something you don't learn in school, because they don't want you to know. They always talking about, well, we want free handouts and black people lazy and stuff. Now it's like, we work for y'all for damn near 500 years, just free labor. And then have to fight for equal rights. It's still to this day in 2020, and y'all, man, don't get me started, bro.
Yeah.
This Don't get me going. Cause
So let's make that left.
Let's make a left turn.
So face mask etiquette, man.
Oh,
So you were talking about, you showed me a video earlier, Florida one.
Florida woman. If you haven't seen, type in Florida woman on Twitter, and you'll see a lady in a red shirt and tinfoil hat. Speech is basically what she got going on. If you want to watch it real quick, just so you can know
after the live.
Yeah, you can watch it after live, or if you got another device and you can, multitask, you can do that. But I think
recap what she was talking about though. What was she saying?
So basically, what she was saying, forcing people to wear a mask is against their freedoms, and if you trying to get them to wear a mask, you're anti-freedom, and that 5G's killing us, and God is gonna get you. He's gonna get you, and some it's a whole lot of psycho shit that she was talking about. But my thing is the mask. If you get it, there's ways to get COVID still, even with a mask, but it flattens the curve. It helps. It helps us not deal with your high ass funky breath as much.
Pause.
Hold on. I'm gonna say one more thing. That's one thing, but it also helps flatten the curve. But just breathing, even if you cough, you all in the mask, so it helps. So the fact that you don't want to use it because you talking about it does more harm than good, it's not actually accurate. Now it may cause you a little harm depending on who you are, what you got going on, but this isn't just about you, and that's what we're so selfish. That we're making it, this don't, no, I can't do that. And it's like, no, it's not about you. Yeah. There are other people who are vulnerable, and you up here not wearing a mask because you like, fuck it. And then I'm seeing so many posts of people that, like, you only live once, and they go into the beaches and stuff, and then later they got a post talking about they got COVID.
And spreading that shit.
Right, you spreading that shit to other people.
So
you're selfish.
I got 2 points on that. What kind of mask y'all using? I ain't using the right kind of mask. Cause you talking about people with their bad breath. Man, I was out yesterday.
Right.
And somebody had to ask me a question. I had my mask on.
Right.
Now it ain't one of those super duper masks, but it's a mask, right?
See, that's where you fucked up.
That's why I messed up.
Had no super duper mask.
I need to have on about 3 of them.
Yeah.
Cause this chick asked me a question, and her breath came through my mask.
Oh shit!
Choked me up in my mask
Like a ninja. Bro,
that just came out through the mask. And she asked me the question, my eyes started watering up. I'm trying to hold the cough in so they don't think I got the COVID because I'm coughing with the mask on. But it's okay, I got a mask on, so if I do have the COVID, which I don't have, and I cough, it's all inside.
Mm-hmm.
So she started talking to me, my eyes water up. I started choking in my mask. That's when I realized I ain't living this mask life right.
Oh, man. See, that's what I thought was going to happen. I was happy. I was like, oh, everyone has to wear a mask. Hell yeah, because I knew people would have to smell their own breath. And I was like, bet, all right, cool. Everybody got to wear a mask. So now the funky breath people can smell their own breath. And I just thought that, you know what? Hey, everybody finna be brushing their teeth.
No.
I just knew
you just solved the problem.
Man.
All right, so we're going to have to call Travis. Because everybody wearing their mask like these young fellas say pants.
Right.
You got pants on, but your booty out.
Yeah.
Everybody wearing these masks with their nose out. They just hit me. They nose out because they smelled their breath. Their breath funky as hell.
So they already
taking no more.
That's what I'm saying.
They pulled their tongue down, leave the nose out of the thing like.
Because I just knew, I'm like,
that's
come
what
on.
it is, man.
Like they said, that breath you smell under that mask,
that's all you.
Your shit. That's your ass.
So they don't want to smell it. So they pull that thing out, so they nose
the
sticking
motherfucker like, oh shit, let me pull this down.
That's what, bro. Give me some on there. You solved the problem, man. That's what it is.
Good, man. I like
everybody is wondering why everybody got their nose out when they mask. Their breath stink.
They don't want to smell this.
They don't want to smell their breath.
Yeah, man.
We just solved the problem.
Yep.
Now we can live on.
Yeah,
you know how messed up it is for you to have to talk to somebody sideways when they got a mask on and you got a mask on, and they shit so disgusting that you still got to turn sideways and talk to her.
You got to call police on
them. Yeah, that's battery,
that
right?
May be worse.
That's aggravated assault. That's aggravated assault.
Man, he said it worse than COVID.
Yeah, he got COVID on the tongue. Like, get your hot breath ass.
Oh man, brush your tongue, man.
Yeah, man. You gotta get the tongue, man. Brush the tongue.
They need to start selling whole mouths on eBay. Like you just buy a whole new mouth because your shit is done. If your breath is that bad, I don't know, the brushing right there is gonna help. You need to scrape that motherfucker. You need to eat some hot food. You know, eat hot food
That's
to
the
burn your
problem.
tongue.
I think people don't realize what they eat. Toes out on everybody, man. Cause like, man, it ain't gonna make no sense for what you eating to come through 3 layers of a mask.
Nah.
Like, you have to do that. Like, I don't even think people do the smell check no more. Cause you can't tell me if you do a smell check and you smell that you like, you know what? Cool. Like, you okay with that? Cause if I'm 6 feet and it's coming through a mask, nah, bro. I'm calling the police.
Yeah, that's domestic violence.
Calling police, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, that shit
But
crazy.
I know we solved the case.
Oh, for sure. You see that nose out? That breath.
That breath stain.
Funky.
Oh man.
Make sure I keep my mask on. I'll tight put them all around my eyes, bro. Just wear the ski mask, bro.
You said the ski mask?
Yeah, wear the ski mask. With
See,
a
I have
mask on.
seen the mask. It's like, so now they got the whole mask thing was the mask and the glasses.
Nah,
It's like a whole one piece set.
damn. Yeah, it's crazy. They get creative with the masks though, man. People find a way to make some money, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they got some cold little masks, man. I seen the jump with the smiley faces and all the different like people. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. People creative, man.
I want that kid on the stage mask that Derek Blanks made with the grill.
Know what I'm saying, man? They got
Also,
all
he
kind of man. They got all kind of stuff on them jump, man.
So the fact that you can make a mask out of anything, even grab some clean drawers. But some people, they clean drawers smell like dirty drawers because their breath so damn stanky.
Right.
So why people ain't wearing them? Like if you can just put a sheet around your face or something just to stop the coronavirus.
Yeah. You can do a mask with anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're going back to, so they say we're going back to phase 1. Is everything gonna shut back down? Yeah, I think.
I think that because of the orange cat that is, over some things, he's not going to allow it to because of his ego and because he wants the economy to thrive. Even one of his supporters, let me see what his name was. Hold on. It's Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, that's why you want to slow down the testing. You know, you want
he
to slow
wants
down
to make
the
it
testing.
look like he's
to control the
got
numbers,
everything
man.
under control because,
Yep.
his ego is something else. And it's
Yep.
like, we never should have opened up as early as we did, first of all.
Right.
That's what number one. Number two, the fact that we did and stuff just started jumping is because the media, some of the media anyway, made people believe, oh yeah, we done with this. They said open up. That means we good. And it was like, no, nigga, we not good. So, but we probably will have to because people aren't heeding advice,
But how bold do you have to be? So, we were talking earlier before we went live about just, and we're going to hit the subject later on,
Right.
men and the things we say to women. But how bold do you have to be to say, hey, it's too many positive cases of COVID coming out. So we ain't going to test no more so y'all don't know y'all got it. And we keep on living our life. Like, how bold? You let your mouth say that shit.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how he think, man. He think that, bro, I can say whatever I want to say. And he was in the element that he wants to be in, around the people chanting for him, rooting for him and everything. So with that type of environment of dum-dums around you, you a big dum-dum, you can say that. That's the only way you can say that. And like I said, he's trying to control the narrative on the numbers and everything. So slow down the testing. We can lower the numbers and I'll look good.
Yeah.
That's it. Slow down the testing. The numbers will slow down. I'll look good because I need y'all to vote for me.
But nigga said that shit.
Yeah. But look at that's why he said it. He was in that element that he want to be in. He used to be in. Around the dum-dums because he's the biggest dum-dum in the room. And boom, you can say that. When you're a dum-dum around a bunch of dum-dums, bro, you know you can say what you want to say. You can say anything and they be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be happy.
All 96 of them.
Man, bro.
That boy Ray was terrible last week.
Yeah, 1,100 people in that month. Sold 1 million tickets.
Shout out to the TikTok kids.
Yeah, man, y'all made that happen. Whatever he thought was gonna happen at that rally, they even had to shut down the outside junk. because he thought people was gonna be so many people out there that they
You know they say the protest is the reason why nobody showed up.
Nah.
That's true though.
Nah. I mean, yeah, that's good. Yeah,
we doing our thing. We making moves, man.
Yeah, man.
Making moves for real.
But I like what you were saying. Like we can touch on it about a story that happened here in Memphis, where a girl went live, I believe, with her kids and everything, and our prayers go out to her kids and everything in this situation, because I think she flipped her car, some mad at a married guy or whatever, that he was closing on a house and doing, working something out with his family that I guess she wasn't aware of or whatever it was or whatever, and it caused her to, want to take her life or whatever. So that's the thing I want to hit on, like, man, y'all can't sell these women dreams, man. Like, for real, y'all got to be careful out there, fellas. Like, I always think about Steve McNair. Like, whenever I hear stuff like that, I think about Steve McNair, man. If y'all don't know about what happened to Steve McNair, man, Steve McNair, I think Sager killed him in his sleep, I believe, because I guess he was selling her this big dream and all that, and she was just got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? She realized that dream wasn't really what he was saying. So, fellas, it will cost you your life playing with some of these women out here, man. Y'all got to be careful, bro.
Prime example growing up for me was Brandy on Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Oh, yeah.
Man, classic movie. You ever seen Thin Line Between Love and Hate? Man, check it out. But that's an example when you playing with somebody's heart and their emotions, man. That's both men and women, man. You shouldn't play with nobody's heart.
Yeah.
Because people take this shit serious, man, especially when you start giving them these false dreams of things you're going to do for them and how you're going to make life better, and you just giving them hope.
Yeah.
A lot of times these people be hurt, man. They've been through so much stuff, and you're that second hope, which they going in on, man. They believe in what you tell them. They be full of shit.
Yeah. And you may have got away with it with some young junks, or you might have gotten away with it here and there, but you going to run into that right woman that you going to be lying to and selling her these dreams. Hey, she going to cut you. She going to cut you. She going to shoot you. She going to drag you through the mud, because that's what you doing to her. So, I done seen it, man. I done seen it. That was another situation, man. What happened to that young lady. And like you said, Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Fellas, go watch that movie, man.
Yeah.
If you ain't seen Thin Line, well, was it Thin Line?
Thin Line Between Love and Hate, man. Martin.
Go watch that one. Yeah, man. So, yeah, be careful, fellas, man. These people, especially when you get up to that age, like as you maturing and you learning from your mistakes, stuff like that, like you realize, like, man, a lot of these women and people in general, they just get sick and tired, man. Like, people just go through the motions sometime and they okay or they content, but then some people, I think they just get to a point where they like, okay, I'm tired of going through this, I'm tired of being, you know what I'm saying, shortchanged or whatever, man, and then you end up meeting somebody and you think like, oh, okay, this was up, okay, cool, like, oh man, and they selling you this and everything, and then you end up giving them your all, and man, everything, you just got these high hopes, and boom, man, you get hit with that dagger in the heart where you like, hold on, what? Man, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This mother got a whole nother family, wife, kids, I mean, all this over here, when y'all was kind of build something, got this going and everything, man, that'll make somebody do anything, man. So I ain't got no kind of, judgment toward people that click out and, man, that's out for blood for stuff like that, because you don't know what they do to people psychologically, man. Like, that mentally, man, those people be hurt, man, and even just emotionally, man, people be hurt. So, man, when you mentally hurt and emotionally hurt like that, man, that will make somebody do anything. So people judge for like, I wouldn't have did this. I don't even know why they did it, man. You don't know what them folk going through or what happened with that. You may have just left it alone and been okay, but everybody ain't you. Everybody not you.
Right. So this gonna sound real crazy, but you gotta listen to your heart.
Yeah. Your
heart sometimes sound like your stomach when you hungry, you trying to digest some food and making that rum noise. Hear me out.
Nah, I know exactly what you said.
So, like, you hear these signs, you got to do.
You say them.
You hear it, rum.
Yeah.
And you trying to act like, nah, it ain't really there. It ain't. I'm cool. Rum.
Yeah.
Your stomach just constantly making noise. Yeah. Your homie that's in the room with you, or your girlfriend telling you, hey, girl, That nigga ain't shit. Run. Leave him alone.
Right.
No, I'm cool.
Yep.
You sitting there, next thing you know, you shit on yourself. Because you ain't listen to your heart or your stomach. You know, it sounds stupid, it sounds crazy.
I
But that's
get
real
it.
life.
Yeah, you get those signs, man. I think you do.
I don't think that. So I don't agree with you on that. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I think the issue is they are going with their heart, and their heart is telling them this person loves me and all that, but their brain is like, nah. He just gave you 17 red flags. What you gonna do? And then the heart's like, nah, cool down. We in love right now. You know what I'm saying? And they go with that heart that's like, this is what I need. This is making me feel good. But the mind the whole time, they gave them the red flags. And it's like, you decided you didn't want to see them ones. It's almost like there's a stop sign there, and you want to keep going. Your mind saw the stop sign, but you're like, nah, fuck that, I ain't stopping. And then you get hit from the side because you didn't, well, it's the same, you know, same type of situation. Like when you see them red flags and he's doing or she's doing things, you got to go with what your mind is actually telling you. Like, wait a minute, something ain't right. I need to slow down and see what this, you know, because that's just what it is. People will play with your mind and your heart, and it'll take you to some dark places, man. When they do that,
And that's like what he's saying. The
So
rah-rah actually.
So I agree with the rah-rah part.
Yeah, the rah-rah with the mind.
Yeah.
You're right. Like that's what happens.
Yeah,
like
listen to the sign.
yeah, mentally you see this. Yeah, man, that's exactly what happens. Mentally you know better. You like, hold on, this ain't right. That ain't right. Man, only called me after between 6 and 9. I only can see him every other Friday. You know, it's so many signs and red flags that, like you said and everything, but like the heart be telling you like, just be patient. Nah, it's just for now. It's gonna get better. Your heart just be trying to, man, your motherfucking heart be doing calculus and some shit. Your mind just like, no, motherfucker, 2 plus 2 is 4. Nah, your heart be like, no, it could be 4, but no, there's another 1 somewhere.
It's the new math.
Yeah, it's like the new math. your heart be doing the new math. Your brain be like, nah, this shit basic. This is some basic.
Your heart doing calculus, but
It
your mind.
gets difficult though, man, because I do understand where it gets hard to follow your mind because you don't want to be paranoid.
Nah.
But you still got to kind of ask questions and kind of, if they say if it walks and quacks.
Man, it's a duck, man.
Yeah. So you got to kind of watch those signs and ask questions and kind of listen. But it ain't easy. It ain't easy being an adult. It ain't easy trying to be in relationships. And it ain't easy being, because you got to be vulnerable to really find love. So it ain't easy, but man, just try to
Some
listen to the
people, some people be swearing they can change people though, like, and I think that'd be an issue too though. Like, I think it's not a lot of women, but people in general, but folks be really thinking like, but now I'm different. No, you not different. Like it's just whatever that person decides to do. It's man, you rolling the dice no matter what.
Yeah.
You rolling the dice no matter what. You can't make people change. They're gonna naturally change on their own. And that's why I don't get it. Like why people you throwing everything you got at somebody and they barely budge. Like how long do a person just gotta barely budge for you to kind of take a step back and be like, hold on now, I done got this motherfucker everything I got, and them barely budging. Like, damn.
I think a lot of it has to do with self-esteem issues. Because when I was a long time ago, I was so self-conscious, man. Thought I was an ugly guy. Thought I had nothing going for myself, and just any woman showing me just any kind of attention, I was like, cool. Even though they might have been treating me like dirt, but it was like, man, like you said, the heart, the railroad. I mean, the mind was there, the railroad, but the heart was like, man, I deserve this. This is cool. This is good. This is gonna go somewhere. But the mind was like, nah, she trifling as hell. Why you even fooling with her?
Yeah.
But because I was so self-conscious about me and thinking that, you know, I couldn't even do no better at some points, that I would just stay with that situation. And it was like, nope. And once you get older and mature and then start valuing yourself, which is a lot of the problem, we don't value ourselves, then we kind of just stay with that until we realize who we are. And once we realize who we are, we're like, nah, I think the mind overtakes the heart at that. It's like, no matter how the heart feel, even if I love you, you are toxic. You're not good for me. And I'm not gonna stay in this situation. Yeah. But it takes you getting to know yourself and valuing yourself to kind of jump over that heart hump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all have ever been in that situation.
Yeah,
Y'all might have been dope from the beginning, but I wasn't. That wasn't me.
That's a hard thing because what happens a lot of times is, man, they give you just enough to keep you satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's almost like you think about like with American Gangsters, Blue Magic, and everything. I'm just giving you just enough to pull you in. And a lot of times in those situations, men and both women, they'll give you just enough to make you think, oh, well, I'm their everything.
Yeah.
Because they called me. They sent me a text.
Yep.
They said good morning, but I ain't heard from them no more today.
Right.
They sent me a text saying good morning. So now they tell me they busy. And they ain't. I gotta believe it because they said good morning this morning.
Yeah.
Right.
So I got that. I
In
got
the
that.
last relationship, they never text me good morning.
Yeah.
It was horrible. So now that I'm getting a good morning, it's a step up, and it's like, nope.
Not
you
knowing that
deserve
that good morning text went to like 10 other people.
Right.
Though.
10, 15 other folks get the same text. So.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta, like I said, it's not always easy listening to signs because you don't want to be super paranoid. But kind of ask questions, hear things out, man. Kind of watch what's going on. Enjoy what's going on at the same time, but watch.
But like you said, Don, like, you know what I'm saying, like people give you just enough and all that. Like people be knowing, like people know. Like they know what they be doing and everything. So yeah.
And for that, those people ain't shit.
Nah, ain't shit. Like them up against the wall.
Man, we hope y'all been enjoying this live, and if y'all not already subscribed to the YouTube channel that's playing in the background, subscribe to the YouTube. Well, that ain't us.
What the hell happened, bro? The one of y'all hit the
Now, how we get
Subscribe to
started?
this.
Subscribe to Off the Porch Group on YouTube, man. Check us out on Instagram.
Yeah.
We be tripping on TikTok too. Hope y'all been liking the videos. The TikTok videos coming back soon. And we got some other stuff in the works, man. Some big things, man.
For sure.
God been in the blessing business for us. We got some stuff happening that's like super that y'all gonna really love, man. We've been talking about it for a while, but man, it's coming. Just believe what we say. It's coming. It's coming. We appreciate all y'all. All y'all has been with us from the beginning, man.
Yep.
Really appreciate merch still out there, man.
For sure.
We still got the hoodies. We still got shirts.
Yep.
Kurt got a book out there.
For sure.
That you need to get.
Yep.
Because part 2 coming out.
Yeah, real soon, man. Which Way to Go, available on Amazon. Go get that. I got Which Way to Go now. Should be out like really soon, like probably within a couple of weeks. So definitely, man. We working, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
We got things in the pipeline, so y'all stay with us. You know.
And we need to get some Off the Porch Group masks that can protect against bad breath.
The Kung Fu breath.
Yeah, man.
We can get one made with a built-in fan and a mint fan in it. So when you breathe, you breathe the mint.
Man.
Y'all want to go on to the next topic?
What we got?
So there was some officers in North Carolina that got fired recently over some extremely racist remarks. It was basically what happened. They got caught on video. I guess they do an audit on the videos and stuff, and they got caught with audio, and they were meeting up and just basically talking about race wars and killing blacks and calling fellow officers an N-word, and it was disgusting. Like, with the point of some of what's going on is, we all know there are some good cops. Yeah. Like, we know there's some people that really want to make change happen, but the problem is there are too many bad cops that are still on the force, and then some of these good cops aren't reporting the bad cops. They're just kind of letting it, kind of fall by the wayside. They ain't dealing with it. And those people, you can't tell me the 3 cops that were talking like that were going to be friendly if they arrested somebody that looked like one of us 3. Or, you can't convince me or trick my mind to believe that these people are going to try to have justice for us when they think of us as nothing but animals in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just what it is, man. Like, it's going to always be that way, unfortunately, until you get those people out of there. And even then, like, these are just regular civilians. Like, people, I guess, forget that these people put on a uniform to serve and protect us, but they regular people that you see at the grocery store, or, at the park, that when you out jogging, or at the gym, these are still regular civilians as well.
Yeah.
So the thing about that is like they just have more authority when they put on their uniform. But these people still feel that same way when they out of their uniform. So you know what I'm saying? So I think it's good that it's just bringing it to the public light. But what about all the people that we don't hear or see or be able to hear those recordings and all that stuff? Them the same people that work with you, that surround you and all that stuff like that. So it's just crazy how, man, we're catching more of it with technology and able to see the videos and hear the recordings, which is awesome, great. You know what I'm saying? But how do we get it to a point to where like to really change minds, man, like and behaviors? Like I think like I want to get to a point where we can start changing the minds of people. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna continue to talk, man, the locker room talk, man, the family gatherings, you know, like they're gonna continue to have that, man, and everything. And it's nothing new. I'm not surprised that they got that on camera. Like it's
I don't think any of us are surprised, but
I think on that, I think it's slowly changing.
Yeah.
As more and more of it gets exposed, I think it's going to give the good ones the courage to go ahead and step up and stand up.
Yeah.
So in the past, they really couldn't do it because every time that they did try to do it, everybody turned on it. You know what I mean? So it makes it kind of hard when you try to make a living, and you know if I turn you in, it's going to jeopardize my livelihood. And y'all may try to kill me, which has happened in the past. Or when I lose my job and I go crazy and I retaliate back, then all y'all turn against me, which has happened in history. So I think, So I think it's one of those situations where as we continue to protest peacefully and ask for different things, we got to kind of know exactly what we're protesting for, which I think we're getting that together. So the defunding, I got mixed opinions on that, but we need to kind of have more structure and try to change the rules as far as when they get mad when we have in the hood the no snitch rule, right? Which is slowly changing because things are changing around and we starting to kind of put out. The culture's changing. So we got to get them, those good cops, the ones, I can't think of his name, the guy in Arkansas who's spending time. He's spending time with the kids, or like the video that went viral, the police officers playing catch with the kids in the hood. Those kind of folks got to stand up and start talking more. Reporting stuff in, man, to the HR, the board they have, man. It's just gonna take that. Just like we have to do as regular civilians, we gotta report when folks doing wrong. They gotta do the same thing. And if they start doing that and everybody kind of stand behind each other, things will change, man. It's just gonna take work.
More people that look like us, more people like us in those positions as well, too. Like I think that's gonna help if we can get the younger people in those positions to be officers, to be judges, to be people of, authority or whatever, to get more people in those positions as well to kind of weed out some of those, bad apples and everything. But like I said, shout out to all the good cops out there, man, that's fighting this fight with us, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We respect y'all and everything. So,
But I will say this, though. In order for our younger generation to even be interested in being a police officer or being anyone in that field, we kind of got to bring back the stuff that we grew up on, that trust factor with the dares and the dare camp, the great camp, getting them to come in, the good ones, that's truly from the soul, good, doing community service type things to let their faces be known so that the kids can know that you don't always have to be afraid. And we got to just keep marching and keep trying to put the bad ones away. Because I've seen lots of posts from fathers and just different parents saying that the kid may ask a question of, there's a police officer, there's a sheriff, so he's the good guy. And you don't know what to say, man. I have a lot of tough talks with my daughter. And a lot of times, the question she asks me, man, I get stumped. And I have to take about 15 seconds just to pause everything to see how I'm going to answer this question where I don't fuck her up mentally. And give her too much.
Because they can't process it. Like,
I can't let what I've gone through and what I've seen.
Because that's what's happening. Not to cut you out, but that's exactly what's happening, where their experience, they're teaching their kids, black people this, or black people, that's your experience. Who's to say your daughter or whatever won't go through life easy or not experience those things. So I can't teach my son, oh, don't trust this, don't trust that, or whatever thing, when I'm trying to fight this fight for you or whatever, so you don't have to, deal with this or deal with that. I want you to be aware that, hey, there's bad shit out there. There's bad people out there. Now, don't get me wrong. Right. Don't be naive, but I'm not going to, pound this, hate that, don't like this, don't trust this. I got to let you kind of grow as well. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Well, it's all going to change, man. This is the first time I can say that I'm slowly seeing some change. It ain't going the way I ever thought it would happen.
Right.
Things that happened that we didn't ask for.
Yeah, for sure.
But we're getting an opportunity, man, to make a difference.
Yeah.
See something different, man. I'm proud
yeah,
of us.
For sure, man. Keep and
all the foot soldiers working with us to make a change, man.
Unity. The unity.
It's amazing.
We got like 5 minutes. Y'all want to go to story time real quick?
Let's hit it. What you got?
I don't know.
we probably need to go and wrap it up.
Yeah,
we didn't hit a lot. We got a little deep.
Yeah, for sure, man. We get a little deep sometime, man. That's good,
Yeah.
But there's things need to be talked about.
Yeah, man. We just trying to get y'all, man. Get to know us, man. Get to know off the porch, man. Get to know who we are, man. Where our stance on things, man. How we look at our views on life and what's going around. We very aware on our surroundings, man, and what's going on in our country, man, in our cities, our states. So, we definitely gonna come with the jokes and man, try to bring some smiles and laughter, especially during these times. But we also want to make sure that we are educating our viewers, man, as we continue to educate ourselves. So,
yeah,
what's up?
Yep.
Shout out to Vaseline. My bad, petroleum jelly. We ain't got no endorsements.
Not yet.
For keeping my hands from looking ashy as I wash them 27,000 times per day. Y'all got any rituals, man, when y'all washing y'all hands? Like y'all got anything to kind of?
I do the Wake That Azz Up beginning of the song. Doom, 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 doom. Because it's about 20 seconds. I watch it.
Yeah. What you get?
When I get the cash money taken over for the 2000, then I'm done.
That's 23 seconds right there.
Yeah, that's how I do it, man. I just do the baby jump, man. Just get them jump good and hit it with the you know what I'm saying? Lock, whatever it is, man. Just get them fingernails, man. My nails grow so damn fast, man. I had to get them fingernails, man. Cause I'm gonna tell you the worst thing to see, man. Some people with some clean ass hands and some filthy ass fingernails, bro. So yeah, man, I had to make sure them fingernails good, man. Up under the motherfucker.
I hope y'all ain't let nobody touch your food or do nothing got dirty ass fingernails.
Yeah, man.
Nah, if I see that, this order cancel the shit, bro.
Watch them.
Like he been digging his booty. I need a refund. I can't eat no booty for real. Nah.
What y'all?
I eat booty, bro.
Make sure y'all ain't got none of them bust stop fingernails. No, people got the fingernail like a bust stop.
Like people just been hammering. Like what you just grow up hammering your damn fingernail? Flat edge. I call it dickhead fingernails. Whoa! Dickhead fingernails.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next Saturday.
Yeah, man.
On this situation here.
We hope y'all enjoyed it, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Wash y'all hands, man.
Yeah.
And your ass.
And your tongue.
Brush your tongue, scrape them up. And just letting you know, if I see you with your nose out, I'm assuming your breath stink.
Yep. Facts.
Salamander ass breath.
I ain't skipped leg day. Face ass.